commonly referred to as the world's hottest location.
Welcome to Death Valley National Park.
The alarm went off at 4:15 a.m. on our first day at the park. You might ask, why so early? There are two main reasons. First, Death Valley is 3.4 million acres in size, by far the largest park in the lower 48. Camped just 1 mile from the park entrance, we drove as far as 130 miles one way to see an attraction. The second reason is the extreme heat. The basin of the park had temperatures of 110 degrees while we were there, all the more reason for an early start. You can see here that at 5:50 a.m., the temperature in the basin was already at 93 degrees, which confirmed our early start was a good idea.
We're standing at the beginning of the Basewater Basin area, the parking lot, and looking up this hillside. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that little sign up there says sea level. So that is sea level. And here we are. Here's another shot at the sea level sign. You can see it way up there. "282 feet below sea level." We've walked about a mile from where we parked. We're wanting to get out here a ways because from what we've heard, the further out you get, the more the salt shows these hexagonal type shapes. Now we're into them right now, and I'm sure this landscape changes, you know, over the course of time. But what we've seen in the past is more of a flatter, smoother surface, and this is a little bit choppy, but wow, it's so unique. Drove to our next location here. What'd you think of that?
It looked like snow, ice crystals all over the place instead of being salt.
Yeah, I just can't believe how these shapes form naturally. It looks like somebody came out here and actually designed them by human hands. So very unique, very cool to see.
Devil's Golf Course is an immense area of rock salt eroded by wind and rain into jagged spires. They say if you listen carefully, you'll hear sounds like tiny pops and pings. The sound is literally millions of tiny crystals bursting apart as they expand and contract in the heat. I agree. This course is only fit for the devil.
Boy, you better be sure-footed walking through this stuff. You talk about sharp, hard. Yeah. Do some damage to you if you fell down in this. Wow, how unique. This is likely our only hike while we're here. This is called the Golden Canyon Trail, and this is our last activity we're going to do for day one. You can see the valley back here behind me and the outhouse. But, the valley, that's where we've come from, and we're getting ready to head up this trail. So here's where we're at. We're going to take the Golden Canyon Trail 1 mile and then go up to what's called Red Cathedral, and then we're going to make our way back. After this, we're going to head up to the visitor center, talk to them, buy our patch, our sticker, get our book stamped, and plan the rest of our stay. Does that look like a road? Remains of a road? Well, it is. Yep, there used to be a road through here. Come on, baby. Get me up there. Come on, legs. Whew. Wow. Well, we made it to the top. Red Cathedral. Looking at her. That was a very easy hike, very flat, walking through a wash. And then at the end, it got a little tricky. If it would have been like the end the whole way, that would have been at least a moderate, if not difficult hike. But the end was really fun. It got a little sketchy. Got to do a little scrambling and everything. But boy, the view up here is just phenomenal. Yeah, it's about a mile and a half to get up here, so 3 miles round trip. It took us about 45 minutes, but really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, Death Valley. You know, when you think of Death Valley, you just think of this valley with nothing, but don't let the name fool you. This has so many different mountain ranges, and it probably has the most color of any place we have ever been. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So we're going to go ahead and pack back up and head back, and then off to the visitor center, and we'll see how much time we have when we get done with the visitor center as to whether or not we'll do anything else today. It's a little over an hour drive back to Shoshone, where we're camped at, so we'll just kind of make that call once we're done at the visitor center. Ready. Just pull the book out when he's done.
Thank you.
We are at Zabriskie Point. We're going to go check out the Overlook. It's supposed to be one of the prettier views here at the park, and we're going to show it to you. Dantes Peak. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Straight down, center of the screen, is where we were this morning when we walked out into the basin. Straight down. You can see the white path going out. And center screen is about where we were when we were getting our pictures and video this morning. That is Telescope Peak, the Tallest peak in the park, 11,049 feet. Another early alarm on day 2 found us on the road at 5:15 a.m. headed for the park. Today we're going to cover a lot of ground as our furthest destination is 130 miles away. With food and drinks packed, we're ready for the adventure. Good morning. This is day 2 in the park, and we drove a little over an hour, I think about an hour and 20 minutes, 70 some miles, to get to what's called Mesquite Flat sand dunes. Yeah, so the second sand dunes we've seen this year. Pretty cool. So it looks like these dunes, it says they sprawl 14 miles across the widest part of Death Valley. The highest dune's about a mile from here. I don't know if we'll walk out to that or not. We'll see.
Might be eating some. The wind's kicking up a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
wind's starting to kick up a little bit. But yeah, we wanted to get here early to get the good views of the dunes where the shadows are kind of casted over part of it. Makes for some pretty photography and everything. So it is 6:54 a.m. Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Walking on sand's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Welcome back to the parking lot. We made it to the Ube Heeby Crater. It was 58 miles further north from Mesquite Dunes. 58 miles, and we passed one car that entire way. So this is in a very remote part of the park. And yeah, we saw this crater on video, and we're like, we got to come see this. And there's actually one called Little Heeby Crater, so we're going to check both of them out. So here's the crater, and this is the Little Heeby Crater.
says the explosion of the volcano spewed shattered rock over 6 square mile area. Ube Heeby is the largest of many explosion craters in the area. It's a half-mile across and 500 feet deep. Let's go look at it. Wow, look at that. Unbelievable. So that's a half-mile across and 500 feet down. Hey, you want to hike down to the bottom of that?
You can tell people have. You can see all their footprints.
Yeah, well, there's a trail.
Yeah. I would consider it
Yeah,
strenuous.
you can see a trail going down there.
Hear the jet?
Ah, we hear a fighter jet. All right, we're going to go walk this way because this is the direction to see the Little Heeby Crater.
Is that it? I don't think so. I think it's up around.
Yeah, it's probably up around.
Yeah.
Right up there.
Because they showed two like really small.
All right, we got to go over there. Little Heeby, here we come. I assume that's it.
Yep.
Little Heeby. We're going to walk around to the other side of Little Heeby and see what it looks like over there. The Ube Heeby Crater's right over that little hillside there. Welcome back to the big crater from Little Heeby. See what this looks like. Wow. Leslie and her rocks.
Look at how many different colors we have found.
Just right here on this spot.
Just right here.
Yep.
It's so cool.
One thing about this park is all the color variations you find, just stunning. Well, we were driving back to the visitor center and we thought, let's just pull off and do a wrap on the park. So here we are. That's actually back there, the dunes that we went up this morning. So anyways, we'll go ahead and do a wrap on it. We spent 2 days in the park, mostly morning into the early afternoon, and I feel like we saw quite a bit. We left some things undone, but we saw quite a bit, and it was just amazing. It really lived up to the expectation I had.
Yeah, it just had so many different landscapes and so many different things. It's not just sand, it's got all kinds of stuff, mountains and craters and sand dunes and basins, and yeah, it just has so many variations of landscape. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's been really hot here in the afternoons in the basin. Like today, I think it's supposed to hit 107. A couple days ago it was 110, but we would get up early. I think we left both days at 5 a.m. or a little bit before to get into the park and avoid the heat. So right now it's 11 o'clock. We're going to stop at the visitor center on the way back, maybe pick up a t-shirt or something, and then head back to the campground. So anyways, I'd highly recommend this park.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just awesome, and yeah, it's been great.
Yes, it has. We're really glad that we came, and the weather worked out for us too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, you guys take care, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.